When I first was with my biological parents, regardless of how they felt of their form of discipline and stuff, I did have that love. I did have that communication. I knew that I was loved and cared for, And then when I got into foster care, it was completely different, and I feel like that's where a lot of my trauma comes from too, was being removed from that setting, regardless if it was unsafe or not safe. At the end of the day, I was loved. And just being in foster care too, where I wasn't loved, I was just there for someone to get a paycheck. I wouldn't had a foster family if they weren't getting paid. It's not like somebody be like, oh yeah, I'll take her because you actually do need care. You're taking me because you're getting the income for me. So because of those feelings that I had when I was in foster care of not being loved, not being wanted and stuff, it made me feel like, that's where we wanted to do cares, was because we wanted people to feel loved.
Over the past 5 years, we've worked on communication and team effort, right? So she does certain things around the house. Obviously, I do things to take care of financial goals, things like that. It's what's helped us kind of be a strong threshold.
I was definitely headed down a path of destruction, a path of, who knows how my life could have turned out, And I'm so glad that, for one, I was able to meet a really nice man, who actually cared for me and just showed me love. It's good to know that I have a support system, a strong foundation, because I didn't. And what makes me the most happy is for me to know that my children have that too.
For me personally, it's motivated me, and I guess dreams can really come true when you work hard at a change, if you will, right?
My goal in general is to create a safe place to where youth feel loved, youth feel cared about, and youth feel heard. And not only just youth, but as well as coming from former youth, because we have to be that stand to take a stand for, save our children. So that's definitely what I envision. I just envision an organization, and I envision we have a drop-in center, and me, Korean, and I just bought this a little apartment so we can do housing for the youth who are transitioning, to teach them how to get jobs, teach them how to get taxes, and different classes that could be beneficial to them being successful adults. But when it comes to me in general, as crazy as it might sound, but I always feel I wanted a seat in Senate. I want to sit in the House. I want to sit in the House, or I want to sit in the Senate. I don't know which one, or if it's just wishful thinking or not, but I definitely want to get up there with the change makers, and I want to strictly deal with foster youth laws. And I want to deal with foster youth laws on a strict federal level while running cares.